We'll give it a few seconds for people to join because we're also simultaneously doing this online through Facebook. So, because of that, I will also be at here the whole time, also to keep myself distance from everybody and giving any hands-on assists. And I will say for those here and those joining at home, this is a 60-minute Hot 26. So we will have to work around that and I'll just condense it. So typically, we do those twice in the beginning. I'll just run through them once. When I can, we'll hold something a little bit longer, or I'll add something to spice it up a little bit just to build some of that heat. But we'll work with what we have. Okay? So let's get started standing at the top of your mat today. We're going to meet together. I'm going to be angled, but just begin by standing nice and tall on your mat. Just let the eyes get closed just for a brief moment here. Begin to collect an intention for the next hour. Whatever that might be, let that be present with you as we move today. Let the eyes open. Interlace your hands, bring the knuckles at your throat. Open the elbows out wide. Gently press the knuckles into the throat. Just take a normal breath here before we begin. Ground yourself in this shape. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows together, chin up, side air out of your mouth. Inhale, come forward, open the elbows wide, chin level with the floor. Exhale, low back. Inhale, up, open the elbows wide. Exhale, bring them together. Keep going at your own pace. Just 2 more rounds. Forward, keep it there. Release the arms down by your sides. Go right ahead. Inhale the arms out and up. As you breathe out, take the arms over to the right side of your mat, your space. You can keep the hands apart or interlace the fingers and point the index fingers. We'll hold this for 60 seconds today. A little bit longer than you otherwise would like. And invite you to find your edge in this shape. Create that length along the left side of your body. Keep the ears in between the biceps. There might come a point where the mind begins to bubble up and says, this isn't fun, I don't want to do this anymore. You can do it. Use the breath to guide you through that. Thirty more seconds. The only time you go to the right in this class, you can take it a little bit further if it's accessible. 15 seconds. Resist holding your breath. Let the air continue to come in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up through the middle. Keep your arms there. Exhale to the other side. 1 minute. Breathe down evenly into all portions of your feet. Notice any sensations that are building throughout this time. You might be alone. Perhaps you bring additional length into the right sides of your bodies for the last 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two, and one. Inhale, come up. Keep the arms there. You can begin to press the hips forward and lead the arms up if you like, or take them to your lower back for extra support as you begin to gently press the hips forward, lift the chest, lift the chin, open the heart. The hands can get back, or if you have enough movement in your spine this morning, you can keep the arms up if you would like. We will not be here for a minute. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself back up, and you'll just go right down and turn this into a forward fold. Let the upper body drape heavy over the lower body. And we'll add a little bit to this, something that I haven't done before in this class, at least when I taught it. Bend your legs enough so that you can bring your hands under the backs of your feet so that the fingers are on the mat. And then try to align the forearms as much as possible with the backs of your legs, and then work on straightening the legs, keeping the connection with your chest and your thighs and your stomach. You might not be able to straighten your legs at first, and that's totally okay. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands. Slowly rise to stand, one vertebra at a time. Shoulders back down at the top, chin to the flat. Inhale the arms out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Take a look down at your feet. Make sure the feet are underneath the hips. The knees are about the same distance apart as well. Big breath in. On the out breath, you're going to bend the legs and sink the tailbone back and down on your chair pose here, with the arms parallel to the floor in front of you. Bend the legs a little bit deeper, and a little bit deeper. Use your legs to hold this and try to keep it out of your low back. If you feel it in your low back, bend your legs a little bit more. Tuck your tailbone and send it a little bit further back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the arms there as you lift up. Now lift the arms up all the way to the ceiling, onto the balls of your feet, heels come off the floor. And when you're ready, you go right back down. This time, with the heels lifted. If you're able to keep the shoulders away from the ears here, really work on just letting those relax if that's possible. Direct your focus, your awareness, your attention, your energy towards your legs. Send your breath there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up, arms up. This time you keep the heels lifted. Zip the inner thighs together and the knees together if that's accessible. We'll go right back down. If this isn't for you, you're more than welcome to do one of the two that you just did. Notice your body. Shaking is okay. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Once you're there, roll it down, shake it out. Working our way back into it. Alright. Giving ourselves some balance here, we're going to go straight into equal. So we'll start with the arms and then we'll work with the legs. So with the arms, just take the right arm underneath the left arm, put the palms, and take the right fingertips to graze the left palm. So here with the right arm under, we'll take the right leg over the left leg. Now, if either of these is not for you, which for me this morning it's not for my legs, you're more welcome to just hug yourself, or just let the foot drape over the other same leg. Squeeze the arms together. Squeeze the thighs together. Bend into your standing leg if you'd like, and bring the elbows sort of in front of you, but not directly in front of you, just a little bit, so that you can round your upper back. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. And we'll switch. So now the right arm will come over the left arm, and the left leg will come over the right leg. You have modifications there if you need to. For these, it can help to stare down a place in the room that is not moving. You want to take it a little bit higher, you can stare at the inside of the eyelids. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, and how we doing? Okay. Alright, head to knees next. So we'll lift the right leg up, the left leg can make a nice and strong on the floor. Several versions of this you can take. You can grab the leg and pull the knee into the chest. If that's not for you, you're more than welcome to just park it there. You can take the hands down to front of the outer corners of your feet and begin to extend the leg in front of you. Curl the toes toward your face. If you'd like to add one more to this, you can bring the head to touch the knee. We're only doing this once today, so make it count. Sometimes making it count means not pushing yourself further than you should go. So listen to that. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Careful, mindful release. Take it to the other side. So the weight now comes into the right foot, lift the left leg. So the left knee is coming in towards your chest. At the same time, make sure that the right hip is not to the side. So really try to keep the hips level. Pull the knee into the chest. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Or extend the leg long. Bring the head toward the knee. Not happening for me today. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release. Shake it out. We're right into standing bow. This one we will hold a little bit longer. So just begin with the right arm up and the left arm out. Bend the left leg. Grab the inside of the left foot. You're standing on the right foot. And I want you to just hold this for 30 seconds. Concentrate your gaze somewhere. Pull the navel in and up. Point the left knee down towards the ground. Try not to let the right hip sink off to the side. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Stay here, or begin to shift the weight forward as you extend the right arm forward. The left leg comes up and back. Try to keep the left knee in towards the midline, don't let it come out to the side. Keep the breath going. Wobbling is okay. the other side now. So left arm is up, right arm is out. Bend the right leg, grab the inside of the right foot. Like before, we'll hold this right here for a moment. Sort of realize how heavy your leg is. Some time. Really work on extending the fingertips skyward, letting the knee go down towards the floor. Listen to your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're beginning to take the full expression. Find that place, wherever you happen to be, for just a little bit more. There's too much. A little bit less is not enough. That is your edge. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now release. Take some shoulder rolls. Some water in the tip. When you're ready to work our way to the back of your mat, bring the feet together. Inhale the arms out and up. Interlace the hands so that the fingertips, the index fingers are extended towards the ceiling. Navel in and up towards the spine. Step forward with the left foot. Begin to lean forward, lift the right leg. Point the right toes to the wall behind you. Keep the hips as level as possible. So we're not using props in this class today, but if we were, I'd walk around and put a block on your low back. And you would try not to let the block fall. You can keep a micro bend in the standing leg if you'd like. If the hands extended in front of you to frame your ears is not for you today, bring the hands to your heart center. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want a little more, just begin to pulse that back leg up and down. Controlled, small movements. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower with control the right foot. Left foot comes to meet, the arms return back up. Keep the arms there. We step out with the right foot now. Lean forward, lift the left. Again, envision that block on your lumbar spine, not falling off to the left or right. If you want to take those tiny pulses with your lifted leg, you can, up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot lowers, arms come up, right foot comes to meet. Lower the arms down and shake it out. Good. From here, turn 90 degrees to your left. So you're facing this bar wall here. And we'll bring the feet together at the back of the mat, just like we were before. So if you're at home, just turn to one side of your space. Good. From here, inhale the arms out and up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, step the right leg out. And the right arm out, so both arms are out like the shape of the T. It's your choice what to do with your feet. The toes can come in or the heels out, or the toes out and the heels in. But when you're ready, hinge forward, fold forward over your legs. It is tough to do all this while talking. So you also have options with your hands. They can come right in front of you on the floor. They can come to wrap around your ankles and use that as leverage to bend the arms and pull the torso closer to the space in between your legs. Maybe if you're feeling it today, you interlace your hands at your low back and drive your knuckles toward the ceiling. Wherever you are, we'll be there for just a few more breaths. One more breath. When you're ready, the arms come out to a T, and then begin to lift yourself just as you lower. Once you come up right, bring your feet together, and the arms back up. And lower the arms back up. We'll send the arms right back up after that. Step out with the right foot. Open the arms out once more. Turn the right toes towards the front of your mat. Bring a nice and deep bend into the right leg. We're going to find ourselves in just a warrior two here for a brief moment. You're opening the right knee out behind you so that you can look down at your right foot and see at least 3 of your right toes. Shoulders are away from the ears. And then, when you're ready, drop the right arm down. Take the left arm up. Your triangle, what do you want to call it? So the arm can go extended straight up towards the ceiling and come over your head so that there's this line from your fingers all the way down towards your outer edge of your left foot. If you have a bind in your practice, you can take the bind. If you really want to spice things up, you can lift the right arm to parallel the left arm on either side of your head. When the countdown for this ends, we'll go back into Warrior 2, just for your reference. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into Warrior 2. Stay there in the legs. Keep that sturdy and strong foundation. Fingertips are directed in opposite directions. Bend deeper into the right leg if you can. Do hard things. We all can. Bend the leg a little bit more. Open the knee out a little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the right leg, turn the right toes in, bring your feet together, all the way up. Drop your arms. Send them right back up. Stacking this whole thing is a little bit different than normal. Change things up. Interlace your fingers and extend the index fingers towards the ceiling. Step out with the right foot once again, but this time turn all of the toes towards the top of the mat so that the inner thighs are really squeezed together. Navel in and up, chin towards the chest. Begin to fold forward over the right. Fingers can stay together or separate them so that you can use the ground for support. If you're at home and have blocks with you, or even if you're in here and you have blocks with you, you can use blocks to bring the ground a little bit closer to you. Right hip is directed back, left is forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fingers come together first, chin to the chest, lift as you went down. Turn the toes to the side, bring your feet together, lower the arms down. Arms go back up. Step out with the right foot, open the arms out to a T. This time we'll turn the left toes to the back edge of your room. If you're at home, just turn the left toes to the back edge of your mat. Bend the left leg, and we'll come into Warrior 2 on this side. parts of your feet evenly and with intention. Bend, deep bend into the left leg. Open the left knee out behind you so that you can again look down at the left foot and see at least 3 of your left toes. Torso is stacked vertically over the hips so that they're perpendicular to the floor. Next time you breathe out, begin to lower the left arm down to the left leg. Lift the right arm up, find your triangle or extended side. Perhaps you take a different variation with your arms here compared to what you did before. Or perhaps not. There can be some fun repetitions here. Where in your body right here can you direct your breath? Maybe it's your inner thighs, your shoulders. Once again, when I finish counting, we'll go back to warrior 2. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the torso upright, stay there in the legs. You're giving lots of love to that thigh. Keep the bend there. Fingers in opposite direction, shoulders away from the ears. Now where can you direct the breath? Direct it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in, feet together, hands together. Lower the arms, shake it out. One more fold here, facing the side. You ready? Arms out and up. Exhale, take the right foot out. Keep the arms up, actually, and interlace your fingers, keep the index fingers towards the sky. Now all toes turn to the left, towards the back edge of your mat. Inner thighs once again zip together. Might need to step the right foot up a little bit if you need to. Chin to chest, navel to spine, fold forward when you are ready. So find what works for you here. It might be completely different than the other side. That's okay. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands interlace, point the fingers, and then lift yourself up as you went down. Turn the toes back to the right, feet together, lower the arms, shake it out. And turn back and face the front now, step the feet forward if you'd like. Got 2 more poses here, and we'll take it to the forward. So we'll start with tree with the right leg up, so bring your weight into the left leg. And the right leg has 2 options. If balance isn't your thing this morning, and that's totally perfect. If it's not, just leave the foot down on the floor, open the knee out to the side. You can glide it up a little bit higher if you like to the inside of your calf. All the way up to the inside of your thigh. Just not the knee. Sometimes it helps me at least to sort of hold my hand in for support if that's needed. You don't need a hand that you to your heart center. But I'm going to keep in the imagery of that block. I want you to imagine that you have a wall behind you, and there's a block that's wedged in between your right leg and the wall. Don't let the block fall to the floor. So we're externally rotating that way. If you like, close your eyes. And to grip your left toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, And one, with control, release that foot down. We'll just take it directly to the other side. Right foot plants, left foot comes up. Your variation. Find that imaginary block between your left leg and that wall behind you. So we're opening the left leg so that you can keep that block falling to the floor. And a slight engagement to the core here. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Directly release. This last one, you can do exactly what we just did with the tree, or we'll add on a little bit more to work our way to toe stand. So the left foot stays on the ground, the right foot comes up to either your tree or a half lotus if that's in your practice. That just involves taking the right ankle to the left hip crease and letting the right knee come down towards the floor. So when you do this, don't just go straight there. We don't have to do it. So try to bring the knee up first and then turn the knee down. So flex the left or the right toes out just to give some extra protection to the knee. You can stay here in the standing shape or begin to bend down. Fold forward over the standing leg, keeping that right foot where it is. Take the hands to the floor. Bend the standing leg so that the standing heel lifts off the ground. The seat comes towards the heel, the torso comes upright, perhaps the hands come off the ground. But I always say wherever you are along that trajectory, you're getting from tree to here, you're still getting that benefit of balance. So it literally doesn't happen. Stay with your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly moving the shoulders up and out. Got one more. So the right leg will lower, shake it out, and ready. Begin to take it on the other side. Stay standing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You lift up and out. And shake it out. That's a forward knee. So we'll be on the ground and we get for like an intermediate shavasana. It won't be as long as you typically have in this class. Just find a way to come onto your backs. Bring your head towards you. Just lay down flat, feet extended long, arms down by your sides. And just begin to really feel out what you just did. Wasn't easy, of course. Imagine if we did it twice. But it starts by accepting where you are right here, right now. Feel the mat support your body in this shape. Notice the floor supporting the mat. Notice the earth supporting the floor. Take a few more deep breaths here. Next time you breathe out, bring the right leg up to the chest. The right knee a tight embrace. Squeeze the leg in. then release the right leg, bring the left leg up. So the right leg is extended long now. Release the left leg. Last one here, bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight embrace with this. And then invite some movement here. So maybe you rock side to side, forward and back. But ultimately begin to build some momentum and force so that you can push yourself upright with the feet extended long in front of you. Turn around so the camera can see. So if I'm looking at you from the side, you're making this right angle with your upper body compared to your lower body. So make sure that you're on your sits bones. The spine is nice and tall. Open the arms out and up. Fingertips point towards the ceiling. Breathe out and fold forward over your legs. Just be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms extend up as you lift up, and then lower the arms down. Transition onto your stomach now. So we're in this prone shape. Have the fingers and hands directly under the shoulders. Spread the fingertips out wide. Keep the elbows tucked in tight towards your sides. Tops of the feet press into the earth. As you inhale, lift the upper body by pressing into your arms and hands and engaging your lower back. So I used to think this was all just about holding this up with your arms, and it became very unpleasant very quickly. And then the world changed when I engaged my low back. You still have to use your arms, but it takes a lot of it out of it. So engage your low back. Keep the elbows tucked in tight. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down. Take the right cheek to the floor. Take the arms down by your sides. Palms face down. You can keep them out from underneath you or begin to adjust so that the arms come underneath the pelvis. It can be uncomfortable, especially if you haven't done this in a while, so it's okay to keep the arms out from under you. Bring the chin to the mat. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift the right leg off the floor. So I want you to think about lengthening your leg longer and simultaneously lifting it higher as you take this shape. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the right leg. Keep the chin on the mat. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, lift the left leg up. The same thing as before. Find that simultaneous lift and lengthening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower. Chin stays there. We lift both legs next. When you're ready, begin to lift. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower the feet. Bring the arms out from under you. Shake them out if you need to. And then bring the arms in front of you. You can come off the chin for a moment if you need to. We'll take one more version of locust, this time with all 4 limbs lifted off the ground. Whenever you're ready, begin to lift. Height is irrelevant here. So let the body do its thing, flowing in and out with the breath. Maybe you notice an upward movement as you breathe in and outward movement as you breathe out. Downward movement, rather. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, take the left cheek to the mat. From here, bend the legs so that the feet point towards the ceiling and just windshield wiper the feet left and right, side to side. Next time they're in the middle, keep them there. Reach back with your hands and grab the insides of both feet. Or the outsides. Let's do the outsides of the feet. And when you're ready, breathe in and lift by kicking the feet into the hands. So I just made an adjustment to grab the insides of my feet so I can externally open my shoulders. Lift the knees off the floor as much as possible. And again, notice the lift and fall with the breath. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release the feet. Take the right cheek to the mat. Press into the earth to lift yourself up and back. And we'll come on to sitting on the backs of your legs and your heels. So we're going to modify this a little bit. So just shift forward so that you can bring the knees to touch each other and then open the legs out. So this is where a block really can come in handy. If you don't have that and this isn't accessible, then you can just stay sitting on the heels. But if it's there, make sure that the calves are out from the knees. Find a way to sit onto the floor if it's in the legs. For me, for my knees at 9:30 in the morning, this is fun. So you can keep sitting here. But if you have that mobility and you're using sitting down, you can stay upright, or if you need to come back down behind you, bring the elbows onto the floor. Maybe onto your back. If you're on your back, maybe grab opposite elbows and bring them above your head. So that if I was like that, you would like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring yourself up. Shift up so that you can come back onto your heels, so that you're sitting down. Take the arms out and up. Interlace your fingers so that the index fingers are pointed towards the ceiling. Chin to chest, navel to spine. Begin to drape the upper body forward. Try to keep the hips towards the heels, and see if your forehead can touch the ground before your hands. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift as you went down. We'll open the arms up as you sit up. So now that we're sort of in this elevated kneeling position so that the shins, the knees, and the feet are on the floor. Here we'll bring the hands to the lower back, similar to what we did at the very beginning with that back bend. Hands on your lower back can be very nice for support. As you shift the hips forward, so that the hips come on top of the knees, simultaneously lift the chest, open the heart, spread the collarbones out wide. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the ceiling. If you'd like, you can bring the hands down to the insides of your ankles. Back. Again, refrain from holding the breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully come up. Bring the hands to the floor in front of your knees. Curl the toes under and bring the hips back towards the heels. Take hold of the heels and the ankles with your hands. And now we're going to work on bringing the crown of the head, the very top of your head, to the floor in front of you for rabbit. So just begin to lean forward, but don't break the grip with your hands. Use that there to really invite sensation in your upper back, your neck. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lift up, release your hands. Make your way onto your seats. Swing the legs out long in front of you. We'll keep the right leg out long, bring the left leg in, open the left knee out to the side. Make sure that your torso is nice and square over your extended leg. Take the arms out and up. When it feels right, fold forward over that right leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the arms up. Keep the arms lifted. Switch legs. Now left leg is out. Right leg is in. Right knee is open to the side. Square the torso over the extended leg. And whenever you're feeling it, fold forward. Where here can you send your breath? Send it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the arms up. Extend the right leg long so both legs are extended once again. Take a big inhale. Breathe out and fold forward. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift yourself up. You can take the arms down by your sides. And we'll go from here directly into a spinal twist. Bend the right leg so that the right knee is pointed towards the ceiling. And then take the left leg and bring it underneath the right leg. And allow the right foot to come to the outside of the left knee. So I'll mirror you here. The right leg is up. The left foot's the outside of your right hip. So here, make sure that both hips are on the ground. Inhale your arms up. As you breathe out, drop the right arm down to the floor behind you. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Use the elbow here as leverage to twist the upper body over to your right. Observe the nature of your breath now that you're in this shape. Change. Remain steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the middle. We'll just switch sides now. We'll take a brief counter twist if you'd like, but ultimately we'll meet with the left leg up, both hips on the ground, right knee pointed forward. Take the arms up, and then when it feels right, drop the left arm back behind you, take the right arm to the outside of the left knee, and use that contact, that connection there to twist the spine over to your right, or rather to your left. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself to the center. Take your counter twist if you want. And then find a comfortable seat. We'll just do one round of Kapalabhati breath today. So maybe cross your legs if you'd like, or come to a kneeling position. So this is a breath out of the diaphragm. Can be done out of the nose, out of the mouth. Typically we'll do it twice, so there's a little bit of a break in the middle, but because we have the condensed thoughts today, we'll just do it once. So if you're going to do it out of your nose, it's just using the lower part of your respiratory system, your belly. So sometimes it helps me to hold my hand here. If it's out of your nose, and you're unfamiliar with how it sounds, it's going to sound like one big inhale and a bunch of sequential exhales. The brief inhale in between will come naturally. You can do it out of your mouth, it will sound something along the lines of it's out of your belly, not your chest. Okay, so we'll do it together, and we'll do it for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how you feel. You can stop whenever you want. Okay? So breathe in, normally needs to start. Breathe out, normally needs to start. Inhale for the breath. Begin. Like, but ultimately we'll work our way onto your backs for your final resting pose, Shavasana. If you're at home, just come to a comfortable place, lie down flat on your back, extend the legs out long in front of you, arms by your sides. Just sink yourself into the mat. Really give yourself permission to just be here and play instead of doing the play. The breath, whether it's natural flow, slowly begin to bring some movement. Fingers and toes. Maybe even into your jaw. From here, I invite you to turn over to the right and left sides. Keep the eyes closed. So you take this moment to express gratitude to your body. Living in a very interesting time right now. It's important to give your body thanks and acknowledgement for sharing its wisdom with you, not some practice, but through your day-to-day lives. Keeping the eyes closed, come back to that upright seat. Grow the spine tall. Bring the palms to touch each other at your heart center. So return to that intention that you might have set at the very beginning. Notice what that feels like right now. See if there's a way that you can take that with you as you walk out this morning. It's a huge honor for me to be able to share this practice with you. I'm very, very grateful for this. I'm grateful for all of you for showing up today and putting in the work. Peace be with all of you, here and at home, here and everywhere, today and every day. Namaste. Namaste. Welcome back. Thank you. Good job, everybody. There's a lot to cram into an hour. We did it.